Alright, what is up my YouTube family? So today we're going to go through some heavy ass deadlifts, talk about my brace, what I'm thinking while I lift, what I'm trying to do to set up that trunk stability to generate the most amount of force for the best size and strength gain. Alright, so stay tuned. Alright, deadlift day. Starting the workout off with 677 for 3. Moving really well, and I contribute a lot of this to a couple things. One, it's a deadlift bar, so I get a little bit more bend out of the bottom. You get a little bit more what we call a whip. So basically, the plates are going to leave the floor a little bit later than if you were to use a stiff bar. Now, to be honest with you, I don't feel like I get all too much more benefit out of a deadlift bar versus a stiff bar. I'm sure the weight would move the same if it was a stiff bar. What I contribute most of the speed to is how tight and controlled my brace was during the set. Focusing on squeezing the arms down, squeezing an orange in my armpit to tighten the lats, and a nice big belly and a good brace. With the deadlift, you really have to focus on I like to focus on compressing. I'm trying to compress my torso to brace and tighten it up. So a good cue you can think of is squeezing an orange into your armpit, or basically an anti-shrug. You're trying to pull your arms down, lengthen your arms, and then on top of that, getting a real tight brace in the core. So this way, your trunk is very stable, and if your trunk is very stable, you can generate more force into your legs. Now after those deadlifts, I went on to a deadlift double overhand hold. So this is not hook grip. This is just your normal double overhand. 455 for 15 seconds here. Now, I've never really had a hard time with my grip, and I contribute a lot of that to the arm training that I do. I love hitting biceps, and when you're doing heavy-ass curls, getting your biceps pumped up, but also getting your forearms pumped up, you are going. It's a direct training of your grip because you're using a similar diameter bar, except in a dumbbell or an easy curl bar, and you're just trying to squeeze the life out of that. You will not have grip issues if you train your arms correctly. Alright, and then moving on, the last video I got here is a reverse V squat, focusing on getting nice and deep, powering through. To be honest with you, the set was not all too difficult, but I train legs, or I do some type of squatting movement about 3 or 4 times a week, and I really find that beneficial, and the reason is I think the higher frequency just feels good on my knees. My knees are getting training in, and they feel good. And as always, please reach out if you got any questions. See you soon.